2 dead foxes, 1 year apart in the same garden. Medium latte, extra hot, episode 11. Okay, so this was a crazy story. 2 dead foxes, completely random deaths. Like, you won't even believe how they died. And good old me, I had to find them and sort them out. So number one, it was winter time, and long garden. Right at the end of the garden, there's a trampoline, and the trampoline is sunken into the ground, so the kids don't have to climb up some steps to get. They can just walk straight onto the trampoline, and the trampoline is covered, surrounded by like a cage, a mesh. You know, there's mesh, keeps the kids safe from falling out of the trampoline. And it was winter, and there's a lot of leaves had fallen onto the trampoline, and it had rained multiple times. They haven't used the trampoline in a long time, and it had sunken because of the weight of the water. The water wasn't able to escape because of the leaves, so it had created a kind of like a pool in the trampoline. You could see the water. And I said to my client, I arrived at my job, and I said, do you want me to clear the leaves off the trampoline to allow the water to drain, and then your kids can use the trampoline? He's like, yes, that's great. So you can see the trampoline, but it's right at the back of the garden. So I went over there to check it out, and when I got there, the first thing I noticed in this pool was a stiff, dead fox. And this fox clearly had got into this mesh cage, got into the water, and it was lit. He obviously drowned. He drowned into this puddle, and I was like, oh God. What do we do? So I went and told my client. I said, there's a dead fox drowned on your trampoline, which just sounds weird anyway, but and he came out and had a look, and we kind of poked it with a stick, and it was stiff as a board, its tail out, and we both kind of, with a stick and a rake, kind of brought it over to us, and we had to bag it up. And he called the council. The council said they won't touch it. They won't come out and get it specifically, but he said if you just put it in the bin, the binman will take it. I was like, fine. And that was that. And then a year later, the same property, mind-blowing weird, the client was out on this time. There's something weird about this place. It's like this place has got an omen. And they've got a driveway where I park, and I'd parked down the driveway, and I'd walked into the garden to assess what needs to be done. And as I walked back up the driveway, there's a picket fence, a white picket fence. And I noticed something strange on this fence, and I looked over where I was parked, because I went back to get my tools, and there was a fox was in between the picket fence, and it was hung and dead, and there were scratches on the sides of the picket. He's obviously jumped over this picket fence and slipped and got his head wedged like this in the picket fence, and he's just stuck there all night, and he's just hung himself. Weird, creepy, and just like, oh my God. So no one's in. I call the client who's working in London, and I say to him, this sounds crazy. I know this has happened before, but there's a dead fox hung. I took a picture to show him because it's just so unbelievable, and sent him the picture. And I think did I send the picture? I think I did. I think I've lost it now. I can't find it. Otherwise, I'd show you guys. Not that you'd want to see it, but I said, there's another dead fox in your garden, and it's accidentally hung itself on your picket fence. And I was like, God. I said, do you want me to sort it out? He said, yeah, because the kids are going to be coming home soon. I said, it's not going to be very pleasant for them. And I ended up having to, that was stiff as well, get it off, bag it up, same again. I was like, what is going on with this property? Yeah. So every time I see him, occasionally, I did actually buy by this little guy, and I was going to give it to my client to hang on his tree, because we've got this little fox joke that we have. But I never gave it to him in the end, so he's now just like his little van mascot. This little haggard old fox with his... Yeah, it's hilarious. But he sometimes hangs in my van at Christmas time. Maybe to warn off the fox spirits. But yeah, that's my fox story. Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't seen any since, but that was creepy. There you go. That was episode 11, medium latte extra hot. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.